Hello everyone, my dear students of first year. Today we will solve some problems on probability. The concept of probability already we have studied. Mutually exclusive event and independent event with the addition theorem we have seen in our last lecture. Now let us solve some problems on probability. A problem of mathematics is given to three students A, B, C. Name of their that students are A, B, C. Their chances of solving it are 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4 respectively. What is the probability that the problem will be solved? Means at least one solve the problem. What is the probability that problem is solved? Means all three may solve the problem or at least one solve the problem. Now P of A. Probability of occurring A, P of A is 1 by 2. Then P of B is 1 by 3. And P of C is 1 by 4. So P of A is 1 by 2, P of B is 1 by 3 and P of C is 1 by 4. Now as soon as these are the probability of solving the problem. A will solve the problem, B will solve the problem and C will solve the problem. That probability is given 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. Correct. Now probability that problem is not solved, that also we required, and we know that 1 minus probability of problem solved. Suppose I want to find probability that problem A will not solve the problem, we can find that 1 minus P of A. So here 1 minus 1 by 2, that is P of A complement is equal to 1 by 2. Similar way, B will not solve the problem. That means P of B complement. P of B complement is 1 minus 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3. So I get 2 by 3. Correct? Then P of C. P of C is 1 by 4. Correct? Now what is P of C complement? 1 minus 1 by 4. So it is 3 by 4. Understood? Now what we have to find? We have to find that probability that problem will be solved. Problem will be solved means what here? Problem will be solved means at least one will solve the problem. Means either A, B or C, anyone will solve the problem. Correct? Means 1 minus none of them will solve the problem. 1 minus none. 1 minus probability of none of them will solve the problem. So first we find probability that no one will solve the problem and just subtract from 1, you will get the answer. Now we know P of A complement, then P of B complement and P of C complement. Now probability that problem is not solved is the product of 3, all 3. So take that product of 3, 1 by 2, 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. So your answer is 1 by 4. Understood it? Correct. Now our actual answer. Probability that problem will be solved, that is 1 minus problem not solved. 1 minus problem not solved. None. Correct. So 1 minus 1 by 4. So your answer is 3 by 4. Understood this problem? Okay. Now solve the next one. A husband and wife, see the problem carefully. A husband and wife appear in an interview for 2 vacancies. A husband and wife appear for an interview for 2 vacancies in the same post. The probability of husband selection is 1 by 7 and that of wife selection is 1 by 5. Remember this, 1 by 7 for husband selection and for wife selection 1 by 5. What is the probability that first, both of them will be selected? Second, only one of them will be selected. Third, none of them will be selected, and you may add the fourth one. At least one of them will be selected. At least one of them will be selected. Correct? At least one. Okay. Now, one by one, we are going to solve this problem. Here, what is given? P of husband selection is 1 by 7. And probability of wife selection is 1 by 5. Correct? From this, and there are two posts, so these two events are independent events. Two separate posts are there. Now, you can find husband is not selected. That is P of H complement. That is 1 minus 1 by 7. What I get? 6 by 7. Whenever I am solving the problem, at the same time you write it down. Because in a small space we have to solve the problem. So every time we have to repeat. So it's better you solve with me. So P of H complement means probability that husband is not selected. It is 6 by 7. Similar way, will you tell me P of W complement? 1 minus 1 by 5, that is 4 by 5. Now keep these two values in your mind. 6 by 7, 4 by 7 and 1 by 7, 1 by 5 already we have. Now we will turn towards our problem. What is the first one? Probability that both of them will be selected. Both of them means P of A intersection B. Right? But these two events are independent events because two separate posts are there. Is equal to how I write? P of A into P of B. What is value of P of A? P of A is, yes, 1 by 7 and P of B is 1 by 5. So your answer is 1 by 35. Getting the first answer? Second, only one of them will be selected. Only one of them means either A is selected or B is selected. Correct? Means if A is selected, B is not selected. So suppose A means husband is selected, wife is not selected. Correct? So here P of H, husband is selected, wife is not selected. Plus, and if wife is selected, husband is not selected. Are you getting? Husband is selected, wife is not selected. And wife is selected, husband is not selected. So is equal to P of H 1 by 7. P of B bar means complement 4 by 5 plus P of B, wife is selected 1 by 5 and husband is not selected 6 by 7. Correct? Do this calculation. You will get 10 by 35. Or you may write that as 2 by 7. No problem. Understood? So second part you get. Now turn towards the third part. What is that? None of them will be selected. None of them. Simple. P of H complement intersection W complement wife and husband. Both not selected. That is P of H complement into P of W complement. Correct? Means what? Yes. 6 by 7 into 4 by 5. So your answer is 24 by 35. Understood? And the fourth problem I told you that 1 minus none. At least one means 1 minus none of them will be selected means P of H complement into P of W complement. Just we found it 1 minus 24 by 35. So your answer is 11 by 35. 35 minus 24, it is 11. 11 upon 35. So in this way we solve the problem. Take one more example here. A simple one. Two dice are tossed. See the example. Two dice are tossed. Find the probability of getting an even number. This one. An even number on the first die or a total of 8? These two questions are there. Means I have to set two events, A event and B event. What is our A event? Getting an even number. We want even number. Getting an even number on the first die. This is important. And second B is total is 8. Now it's advice for you. First write down all the terms. Means what? All terms means sample space. Write down the sample space. Here two dice are there. So 1 1. Then next one is 1 2 up to 1 6. Similar way 2 1 2 2 up to 2 6 dot dot dot. Yes, you may write down it all 3 1 3 2 3 up to 3 6 4 1 4 2 up to 4 6, last one 5 1 5 2 up to 5 6, and last one 6 1 6 2 up to 6 6. So what is your n of s sample space? N of s is 36, or you may call n is equal to 36. N of s is 36. Understood? To write the probability we required it. Now we define event A. Event A is even number on the first die. The even number on the first die means first पहिला पार्ट इवन आला पाहिजे. मग आता इथे बघा 2 1 2 इवन आहे, like that 2 2 2 3 all 2 means here all 6, then 4 1 4 2 up to 4 6, then 6 1 6 2 up to 6 6. So here I get 18. Understood? So here my answer is P of A. Getting event A. Event A येईल असा काय येईल? 18/36 म्हणजेच 1/2 means 1/2 here. करेक्ट. आता B, we just set event B. काय पाहिजे आपल्याला इव्हेंट बी? टोटल मस्ट बी 8. टोटल विल बी 8. टोटल काय आले पाहिजे? 8. त्यासाठी काय करावं लागेल? यस, 8 टोटल means in the first one if you see carefully 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 इथपर्यंत जरी गेले तुम्ही तर टोटल यू मस्ट बी 7 म्हणजे पहिलं येणार नाही. नाव इन सेकंड 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 2 6 ओनली 2 6 will come. Correct? So 2 6. You tell me one by one by finding 2 6. Next one काय येईल बरं? 3 3 1 3 2 up to 3 5. Yes, 3 5 you may get. 3 plus 5 8. Okay, next 4 1 4 2 4 4. Yes, 4 4 you may get. Next something remain 5 3. Yes, 5 3. And last one 6 2. So 1 2 3 4 5. I get 5. Correct. P of B is equal to 5 upon 36. Have you understood it? 5 upon 36. Correct. So total of 8, that is our event B, and I get 5/36. Now intersection, common part. See here 2 6 is common, then 4 4 is common, and 6 2 is common because everyone has first die is even. Correct. So 3 common part is 3. So P of A intersection B we get 3 upon 36. Correct. The first one is 18 upon 36, second one is 5 upon 36, and I get 3 upon 36. Correct. Now turn towards the question. I want to find P of A union B. Both we required. P of A union B, our addition theorem. Have you remember? P of A union B is equal to yes, P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Got it? Put the values. P of A. P of A is 18/36. I am writing this side. 18 upon 36 plus P of B 5 upon 36 minus yes 3 upon 36. So if you solve this you will get yes 20 upon 36 is equal to 20 upon 36. Keep as it is, or you may write 5 by 9, no problem. Understood? Have you understood it? In the next lecture, we will take some more problem on this.